Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to CycloneFanatic.com. Talking a little Iowa State basketball today here at Mr. B Clothing at 1995 Northwest 86th Street. Clive, as always, Tim Sitzmann. How are you, my friend?
Well, really good, and it's been a long time.
It has.
I feel like we haven't been together for a long time. I've been in New York City.
Yeah, you've been everywhere.
New York City,
trying to get a hold of Tim, and he's like over, he's in the desert.
I know, and I have to say, you Fanatics, I kind of miss having a conversation with Chris. He knows everything, and I just kind of gather all the information, and it makes me feel like I have knowledge. But
so that's so off base compared to what most people who know me say, that because they think I'm an idiot and they don't like having conversations.
And I know
with
you
me.
get these calls and they think you're crazy, but Chris, I think you got good insight.
Oh, thank you.
And it's fun to talk to you guys about a basketball team that's doing really well.
15-3.
I missed the last game. We're going to talk about an exciting game coming up, I know, but I'll tell you what, it's been cold out there, so it's fun to go to those basketball games and sit inside and get all excited.
Because it gets actually hot in there, because I like to wear like the sweater and sometimes a jacket, and I'm always shedding clothing.
See, we're always talking about clothing because that's what I do. I sell clothing, and you need all those things because when you get out of that game, you need to bundle up.
So you've been in New York.
Yeah.
You're going to Chicago this weekend.
I'm buying
you got
for
good stuff?
fall of next year. But
Wait a second.
Yeah.
No, it's the winter now, and you're already buying for the fall?
And it's kind of a good time because we're just coming off fall, so we kind of know what we're doing because fall's just ending, so we kind of know what we sold.
Give me a sneak peek. What's going to be in this fall so I can get ahead of the game?
You know what? We're obviously experiencing a very cold winter.
Yeah.
So we see nothing but coats and heavy sweaters, and we'll be loaded with those next year.
Okay.
So let's pray that it's a cold and a blustery winter next year.
What about the upcoming spring for a man watching this? He's looking to upgrade his wardrobe here at Mr. B.
Right.
Are we still doing the bright colors? We doing some stripes? What's going on?
You hit it right on. You know something about clothes as well as basketball.
I'm a former clothier myself.
Everything is bright in the spring. If you don't like color, you better get used to it. Now, that's not saying if you're a khaki and a navy guy, we still have it.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to have a lot of color this spring. A lot of colored shorts, a lot of colored pants. And you're going to see bright oranges, bright yellows, bright greens. So it's all here.
You're going to see a lot of blue and red tonight. After we record this, I'm heading down to Lawrence for the big Iowa State and Kansas game, Tim. And, boy, last year, I tell you what, the Ben McLemore Bank heard around the world. And then you've got the obviously the game in Hilton against Kansas that ended controversially. Boy, there's been and then this year's game with Kansas it's one anomaly after another statistically on both sides. I don't know what's going to happen tonight, Tim, but based off of recent history, I think it's going to be a crazy game.
It should be really crazy, and I know that the season, the start of the Big 12 has been real impactful. The road, I read an article this morning from the Kansas coach. He said Iowa State's not playing bad when they go on the road. It's just tough.
Yeah.
The conference is just tough, and it's going to be very difficult for the Cyclones to go down there and win on their court. We both know that as we're sitting here. Do I think it can be done? I absolutely do. But it's going to take every man's effort, and it's going to take some luck. Well, we all need some luck, and it's going to be a heck of a game.
If you're a believer that everything kind of evens out, Iowa State's taking some tough breaks against Kansas.
They
over
play
the
well
last
down
couple
there.
Years. They do, and they always seem to not get the roll or the bank shot,
right?
And it doesn't bounce Iowa State's way. Well, that's kind of the epitome of Iowa State.
Yeah, right.
Athletics throughout the course of history, at least how we view it. But nonetheless, if you believe in that, though, maybe the Cyclones get a bounce tonight. Who knows?
Well, I certainly think they're capable of getting a bounce. And, Kansas sitting undefeated at the top of the Big 12 right now, and they're coming to play a very good team. They know Iowa State's coming in ready for bear.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be down to the wire. It could be an overtime game, quite frank. It could be another OT game.
We can't handle any more overtimes against Kansas, Tim. We can't handle it. Don't sign me up for that.
But it could be that, and, we got another tough game after this one. So it just doesn't get easy.
Nonetheless, it's a fun season. Even, here at Mr. B, Iowa fans come in, Drake and you and I, too. But it's cool to have Iowa and Iowa State both, top 25. I think there's just a cool feel around the city. Have you noticed that this winter?
It really has been fun. Iowa basketball has been down for so long.
Yeah.
And Iowa State's probably not been down as long as Iowa. They've kind of been up.
Yeah.
But since Coach Hoiberg's been back in Ames, there's just another excitement that's out of control, like when Johnny Orr was in his prime.
Yeah.
And we got it back, and the Hilton Magic, as we call it, is back. And I think Iowa City's there for a while. I think
Yeah.
he's recruiting good players. He's recruiting the kind of players over there that play for him and his system, and that's really what makes a great team. It's hard to get great top. I think Iowa State's probably getting better athletes than Iowa right now.
I would agree
but
with
they
that.
put together a good depth team that everyone has their role over at Iowa, which makes them a good team.
Yeah, well.
I think they're both going to be obviously in the NCAA, and I think they both have capability of being in the Sweet 16.
March Madness is going to be nuts.
Won't it be fun?
We're looking forward to
Well,
it.
it's fun to finally be alive with basketball in Iowa, in the state of Iowa, and UNI has had their ups and downs, as we know, and Drake's coming. I think the coach at Drake's a
so.
really great guy, and
Yeah.
he's going to recruit some good people, and I think we're going to see some great things.
All right, Tim. Well, it's good to stop by. Hopefully,
It's
everybody
fun
watches.
to talk basketball with Chris Williams, man. When you're with the experts, you always have a lot of confidence, you know?
Experts.
Yeah.
Clothing expert right
Yeah,
here.
right.
I don't really think I'm an expert at anything in life. Honestly, I'm 29 and a half,
Yep.
and I've objectively sat back and looked at my accomplishments on this earth up until now. And I can't say I'm an expert at anything.
Well, you're gaining experience all the time, and being a clothing expert has only been the fact that I've been here 35 years selling clothes. And am I an expert? No, but there's a lot of people that haven't worked 35 years in the business. So you're gaining that, and I'm here to tell you that I'm going to say someday I knew Chris Williams when.
Thanks for the pick-me-up. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know Tim Sitzmann, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah, we're good friends. And you, a fanatic, should be happy to be listening into this guy. He's doing a great job.
Thank you, Tim.
Hey,
Appreciate
come in
it.
at 1995 Northwest 86th Street in beautiful Clive, Iowa. The sun's out. It's getting warmer. We got spring goods coming, and we're ready to help you.
Balmy out there today.
It's balmy.
Stop on in. He's Tim. I'm Chris. So long, everybody.